Hey everybody, Zeneris here with 7 Gamers, and today I'm playing RimWorld Alpha 10 Bravo. This one is the Joy system update. I was going to play 10 base, like the default 10, but I didn't have time yesterday. By the time I got home today, they're like, hey, here's 10B. So I was like, alright, well, I'll play 10B then. There's a couple big things to note about this. With this particular video, because this will be the first time I'm recording at 2K. Specifically, that's 1440p 30 for all you technical people out there, or extra technical 2560 by 1440p at 30 frames a second. But as per usual, I am creating a new world. This is actually the first time I'm recording on Windows 8.1 also, I think. Which is why if I go to New Colony, there's probably not going to be much in here. Oh, I know. All my saves are still here. Let's get rid of those. I don't need all these old things. I only need this one. The important one. But like, well, why'd you do all this? Well, the main reason is I upgraded my computer a little while back, and I was at the computer store one day and I was like, it would be so awesome if I had a faster processor. And I got one. And I was like, but you know what would really complement this processor? More memory. Well, I didn't stop to think about which version of Windows 7 I had and what it could actually, you know, take advantage of, and kind of got more memory than Windows 7 Premium or Home Premium could handle. So I was like, well, that sucks. There's only one way to fix this. And so I ended up buying Windows 8.1. And thus it began, I suppose you could say. And I don't want an area that's like perpetually winter or like summer. What fun is it if there's no snow? This one I can work with, I think. Temperate forest. And I could go with this one. And then, so then later I was once again at this wonderful computer store. And I was like, that's a really cool monitor. Really cool monitor. I want it. I want to pause that topic for a moment though. So as per usual, for those of you who don't watch me for like every update I play of this game, oops, go back, click. There's a couple things I aim for these. I like to have all 4 seasons: spring, summer, winter, autumn. Got those in the wrong order, whatever. And I also like to have both a substantial amount of rock and a substantial amount of wood. Basically, less I have to worry about. I mean, winter in and of itself is pretty crazy, but the average temperature ranges here. Ooh, that's kind of cold, actually. Alright, the average temperature ranges I aim for, I mean, I like to have both ends of the spectrum, you know, get a lot of interesting story events thrown in there. Hey, XYZ's happened. But, I mean, I'll get, like, heat waves. This will peak at, like, probably 90 during a heat wave, and then I'll get cold snaps. It'll probably hit 0. Hopefully it doesn't hit, like, negative 40. Fun tidbit, you don't need to specify negative 40. I think it's negative 40, it might be negative 42. I mean, 42 is the answer to a lot of stuff. But, yeah, so I got this area, rock, wood, awesome. Got some people, as long as these guys don't suck. Look at that, I've got a grower. Or a prison warden. Ooh, actually, I like this crew. I mean, these guys don't really specialize much, but this is a guy, he's good at medicine. And, well, I'll make you mine stuff. You'll get really good at mining. You'll probably be the grower, and you will be the builder slash cook. Builder, I don't know, we'll figure it out when we get there. Prostophile. Likes bionics. What do we got here? Pessimist. Avoids alcohol and drugs. Awesome! I won't have an alcoholic. Yes! Cold tolerant. You'll be less likely to freeze to death. Nice. The warden's gonna be an alcoholic. Alright. I'm cool with that. So anyways, I'm looking at this monitor. It's this really fancy, like brand new, top of the line, 28-inch 4K monitor, 60 hertz. And I was like, I really want this monitor. Oh, this got loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. And oh, it landed me in a little cul-de-sac. I like it. I'll have to close that off though, because that's gonna be annoying. But so I was staring at this monitor. I was like, I really want this monitor. And I was like, I can afford this monitor. And so I ended up with this totally fancy monitor. And I was going to record this at 1080p like usual. And I was like, I can't do it at 60 frames per second though. So I guess I'll just do 30 frames per second. And I was like, wait a minute. 1080p at 60 frames a second is the same amount of pixels as 2K at 30 frames a second. Ideas. And thus we're at 2K resolution. Yeah, I like this little area here. I'm gonna work with this. Let's see, where do I want to start at? Probably, I don't know, I'll probably just build a little stuff. I haven't heard of boar. Wild boars. Which I will probably hunt to extinction. There's a lot of stuff down here too. Cool. I don't really care so much about the silver, it's not gonna rot. It's like the wood won't either, for that matter. We got our overview. And let's go, well, let's let the game get these guys landed first. Okay. Let's see. Manual priorities, doctor, warden. I think I was going to make you what? The grower? Character. Warden is also the grower. Keys. Keys Van Voot. Okay. You are probably going to be my miner, even though you hate it. And you're going to be my builder slash whatever. So, Ryu. Grower. Plant cutter. Keys. You're going to be my miner. To be a backup of a grower. And then Amelia will be my builder. Repairman. If you're not doing anything else, mining or growing stuff. Actually, I like that one better. Who's the best shot here? Shooting 3 through 2, 4. So, as per always, we're going to start with some really quick construction down here. Let's see what I have here, resource-wise. I should tell you, like, quantity. Okay, so there's probably about 300 of that. Probably about 300 of that, too. Lots of trees around, though, so I'm going to build some quick wood structures here. So I get these people some places to live. These are obviously not going to be my permanent structures. But they'll be enough to get me started. Then you are going to wipe that out, and then deploy some zones. Start with the growing zone, I suppose. And I'll put a field basically right outside your front door. And probably be enough for now. Oh, dumping stockpile. Shelf right now, make it that area. And actual stockpile. Oh. Wood doors, yay! Zone stockpile. And I have a place to put the stuff, you know? Otherwise they'll be like, I don't know where to put the stuff at. And they're like, you stupid idiots. And then we need some initial power going. One advantage of this, though. Alright, let's cut into my food production a little bit, but basically this entire area is going to be cleared. So on the other side of this, there's going to be a road through here somewhere. In fact, I'll probably expand that off of this so that there's a 3 road right in the middle here. Not that I think they'll use all this. And then need some cold goods storage. So my plan is going to be to actually move into this area up here. So eventually all this will be abandoned. Although I might like keep it as like a backup entrance, then have like a hallway over here or something. Who knows? Oh, they added vents. Cool. So there's actually a number of things that have been added to this that I'm not going to get around to saying all of, like a bunch. I don't know, I'll put 2 in here. But at least until I get really to them. So now I got this. The one big thing I'll need to get to real quick is the timetables. Timetables are basically their work schedules. So you can have people work nights, work days, what have you, which is really great. So you're not like constantly waking people up in the middle of the night. You can have two doctors that cover different hours of the day, but people need time to do their stuff. Like eating, sleeping, and generally just being, you know, themselves. Hopefully this isn't like too chaotic for them. This should be relatively predictable for me. So they're gonna wake up at 6, have a couple hours to themselves, work for 5, couple hours, work for 5, couple hours, go to sleep. Hopefully this works. Now the other thing is outfits. This is basically what they'll wear. Nudist is an option. Awesome. Right now they're all going to be workers though. So I'll just leave that right now, and I'll come back to this later when I actually have the ability to produce clothes. And looks like a tribe hates me. That'll be fun. And get me some people. A pirate band. I hope they do not strike very soon. So, people got their stuff to do. Put some sleeping spots down. Probably unpause this because this isn't going to take very long. And then furniture. Wait, I had this open already. Speed this up so we get through this a little faster. They'll still prioritize whatever you tell them to do first, though. You just vomit on the ground. Okay. They also changed the day calendar. They changed the calendar a little bit. There are now, let's see, what is it saying? 10 days in a month, but days are longer. Each day is now 30,000 ticks instead of 24,000 ticks. So I think those balance out for each month. I'll make it a little bit easier to figure out the days, though. You guys can eat these, sorry. Oh, wait. Why is the grower not growing stuff? Did I not tell the grower to grow stuff? Oh. Oh, he's on his free time, I think. Yep, he was on his free time. Excellent. you guys only need to eat once per day or something? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Zone, stockpile, storage, priority, important. Boom, manufactured. Medicine will go in here, meals, raw food will go in here, corpses for animals will go in here. Do not allow buried corpses. We're talking about items here. Don't care about any of this stuff either. Okay. Items, no. So basically, what this will do... Oh, you can set like, hey, only allow this type stuff in here. So what this does basically is just says, hey, I need some, this will be food storage. Only food will be in here. Do I make myself clear? And the game will be like, yes. I don't know what I'm gonna do for batteries though. So if there is one thing I will build, well, as far as like steel goes, probably be wherever the batteries are. Try to tell them to mine some more. And we're gonna call this Evolos. I don't know if I've named it something that before, but that's what we're gonna call it. I'll put the batteries in here once I finish mining it. New plan. After you are done building. Aw, you can't cut plants? Ugh. Okay then. Duly noted. You can't haul either. I didn't think this one through very well. New plan. So these are distracting. I'm gonna take them all off until they get out of the way. So there we go. Dedicated plant cutter, dedicated oh shit, pause. I like my crops not cut down, thank you. And let's look at these windmills working a little bit better too. For that power output, it's like, oh yeah, let's do this. Your target will be 0. To be honest, I probably don't need that one. You, flick duty, go! Okay, whatever. Mad animal! Oh, they changed this one, okay. At least refrigerated in there. I can't just... Oh, that sucks. Can't build powered walls anymore. Or you can just build them through the wall. That works too. Let's build the door first. So this don't think it's things don't get rained on. That's the last thing I need is a battery sparking. Mess hall, if you're wondering. A place for people to eat food and be happy. Actually, we'll do this over here. And I'll just make this a wall back here. Maybe build some solar back here. I got my batteries up. Probably turn Rio into the cook. Orders. Pause this real quick. Build another growing zone. Totally have not been keeping track of how long I've been recording. Survey says about 30 minutes. I think I'm going to keep these to about 45 minutes this time. We'll see how well that goes. I am typically horrible at doing that, but we'll try. And actually, I know what I'll do. I will cancel that, and then I'll make this entire area growing zone. Let's see here. Growing zone. Like, that's a really big growing zone. Yes, it is. And I'll make this one. I don't want potato. I know corn takes a while, but it lasts a long time. That and you're calling this like variety. Not that I'm like against grass or anything, but go haul the medicine real quick. This medicine will deteriorate, and not deteriorating medicine tends to last longer, I think. So this is really busy right now. I mean, there's a lot going on the screen. I got all these little tick marks, little X's and circles, and what is all this stuff? It'll get fixed. Let's have a moment. We got a potato field over here. There's gonna be a cornfield. Hopefully gonna survive some blights once I have some food saved up and harvested and stuff. So if there's a blight right now, I would be fucked. Yes, thank you, game, for that notification. I'm actually really happy. I'm going on, what, 34 minutes, I think? I have not dropped a frame of recording yet. So happy. I mean, I did upgrade my processor. That might have something to do with it, but, oh, hey, geothermal vent. That is awesome. I need to research. Uh-oh. Oh, there's still some packaged meals left. Thank you. This makes me happy. Why are you eating in the freezer? You are stupid. Stupid farmer. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Sorry guys, I'm gonna like kill your zone here. I just realized something. Where are they gonna put the finished meals at? Sorry, corn. But, reasons and stuff, you know? Where did number 3 go? Oh, it's blending in. Okay. Who is my number 2 grower? Give you priority of hauling things, so we get all this food put away like it needs to be. Oh, these can be powered off just like regular wires now? Awesome! Should give me power to basically everything in that area. Someone kill the boar. I don't think I have anybody set to hunt though. What is your actual number 1 duty? You don't have a number 1? Who's the best hunter? Oh, you. You are my hauler though. I don't ask people to hunt very often, so hunt first, then haul. Are you stargazing? You are stargazing! Health. Needs... Oh, look at all these, like, dials and stuff. Production. So there's not a reason to have a wall like a door here. I kind of want to discourage people from going through the kitchen. I wish you could set like don't path through here if you're going from like this area over to this area. It's probably too complex for this game, though. Nope, another wall to build. Yay, it's an enclosed area. Pretty soon I'll have a harvest. Do keys just decide to go to sleep early? That's kind of neat. Ooh, cargo pods. Silver. I'll let them grab that. That's pretty close. There's some more iron up there. Let's see here. More obvious resources. There's some iron up there. It's kind of a distance though right now. Doesn't look like it. Poop. Alright, so in that case, probably gonna do is start setting up structures up here, like a little prison warden area and stuff. And then get some walkways going, maybe build a wall over here, some defenses. It's a bad idea, just mine a hole through this. Oh, yeah, we had a shortage of metal. Okay then, makes sense. Yes, I'm aware there's low food. These plants for the potatoes, they are almost grown. Actually, some of them appear to have been grown, for that matter. Wish you could tell it to one built, default to off. Build to off. That would be cool too. On that note, this makes my 45-minute mark, so I'm going to pause this here, and I'll see you all next time. As always, thanks for watching, and in the meantime, enjoy the game.